This is very cool. I probably overanalyzed this to death. And it's probably, you guys are going to jump in the comments and it's probably something as simple as, oh yeah, he decided to use like church visuals to talk about his breakup story. And if that's the case, keep me honest, you know? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to TECKreacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt. Tech, thank you so much for joining me today for a first look at the band CASKETS. Now, I see them all over the place. I've seen Drew Fortune drop some things. I've seen, Steve drop some things. I've seen a bunch of different people reacting to CASKETS. And so I think because of that, or because I've been saying the word CASKETS, even my phone is listening to me, YouTube keeps suggesting it to me. And I dig all these guys' channels. So I figured, what's the best place to start than what they recently put out? So this is a brand new video that came out 4 months ago. It's called The Only Heaven You'll Know. And this will be my first exposure to CASKETS. I don't know anything about them. I'm going to assume they're heavy, but I don't know who's in it. Never heard any of their music before. This will be my literal first experience with CASKETS. And if you are here at TECKreacts for the first time by way of this new CASKETS reaction, welcome to the channel. Feel free to browse around. Lots of different videos, lots of different playlists. We're up to almost 600 videos on the channel now, with varying styles of music all over the place. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's check out The Only Heaven You'll Know by CASKETS. Cool groove. Nice. Some clean drums. I love the way the drum sounds. Chicka, 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 chicka. Wow, what's this song about?
You seek to know me and get inside my mind. You think I'm blind. I can barely breathe when you're near me. Struggling to speak.
Nice.
I can
Ooh, I like the halftime. Doom, 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 doom. I like that. Wait a second. Okay. I find myself captivated by a couple things. One, the song was very cool. I would call it like a pop metal style. Nothing really straight backbeat, cool kind of delayed rhythm, like, you know, against the beat. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Like this delay going on. That's cool. Real hooky chorus. Da, 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 boom, boom, ba, 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 da. Right? Like I can already remember it. Then we get like a very standard bridge. We get a soft first line of the chorus before it comes in. We get a halftime chorus. Feels like a very traditional structure for a pop song, but it's harder. It's metal. It's heavier rock. What I was captivated by were the visual elements of it and trying to read the lyrics because I was trying to figure out like what the song is actually about. Lots of religious connotations here. Obviously, it's in some sort of church. I don't know what kind of church. It looks like very like Orthodox, not necessarily Catholic, but Orthodox. I might be wrong. I'm just a non-denominational Protestant, man. I don't do all this type of stuff. But I'm trying to read the words because if I look, there's a hell is the only heaven you will know. Yeah, I need to sit with these words for a bit because the chorus was cool. I do want to hear the chorus one more time. Here we go. Wow. Okay. This feels religious in nature, man. More spiritual. I'm not a big religion guy. I know I say that and the title says Christian drummer reacts to, but for me religion is a way for like man to put their own rules on what the Bible actually says. And it's a way to earn favor with God that he might see favor in you and like earning your way into heaven. When the Bible talks about salvation as a free gift, it's freely given. We just have to accept it. And there's nothing that we can do to earn it. And it says that all of our works are like filthy rags and all fall short of the glory of God. So this chorus, how I'm interpreting it, you let me know if this is how they meant it, because I don't know anything about these guys. I know nothing about what their other music is about. I literally know nothing about them. Here's how I'm internalizing this chorus. And let's take this line by line.
A blinding light.
So this chorus to me feels like a reaction to being in, like, experiencing the tangible presence of the Lord, the tangible presence of God. Because when you're in that, like when you're in that moment, these words are exactly what it feels like. I can barely breathe when you're near me, because it's a very overwhelming type of feeling. struggling to speak what I'm feeling. Like I'm having a hard time describing it to you right now because it's something that human words I don't think do full justice describing. I mean, the best way that I can describe it is it just feels like a very, and some people might describe their experience, like their experience with the Lord differently when you're in those moments. This isn't like all the time, but when you're seeking his presence and he makes his presence known and you're you're in it, whether that's alone or whether it's in a corporate environment, like with the church, like during a time of worship or prayer, it's almost just like a very warm embrace by a friend, almost like a big warm hug from someone who just got out of the sauna, but not sweaty. If that makes sense. Again, I'm struggling to tell you how I experience it. Yeah. Losing every last little part of me. So like that's the call like of a Christian, is to, die to self, and follow Jesus. And because when you start to experience those moments with the Lord, you feel your old self and those old ways that aren't good. You do feel those start to die off. Yet it's hard because those are the things that tend to be more comfortable for us. And he's even saying this. He's even saying like, I can feel those parts like of me dying. But what I fear the most is I fear you leaving. Now, I could totally be out to lunch and this could be about a girl or a relationship. But given that it's somebody who is like putting on faith and taking off faith and putting on faith and taking off faith from a set of people who were trying to tell them like, hey, it's okay. I don't think these necessarily represent scary figures. I think that the reason that their face is covered is because they don't want to put man's face on faith, which is what religion does. Religion puts man's perception of faith into it, and it distorts it. So it's very interesting, the imagery that we're seeing here, and we're seeing him kind of go around in circles and circles and circles and circles, until finally we get this.
Shadows over your dishonest face, a blinding light, casting shadows over your dishonest face. Relive the times I reach out to.
It's like he tried to hide.
For your home embrace, but your hollow form escapes, it runs away into the night, seeking your cryptic games. I know you're wrong, but I'm never.
Okay, I want to analyze this. I'm going a little deeper than I was planning on.
A blinding light, casting shadows over your dishonest face.
So usually when you're talking about like noun usage, if he is indeed talking about God or faith, there's really no indication as to what the you is here, your. But he continues saying that there's this entity he's speaking to is dishonest. Is it religion? Is he referring to religion as dishonest?
Relive the times I reach out to you, hoping for your home embrace.
Yeah, actually, this reminds me of that song "In the Name of the Father" by President, where it's like I am reaching out, but I don't feel you yet. I don't feel the fullness of your embrace, the fullness of your warmth, the fullness of your presence. And again, it goes back to religion puts this divide between God's presence and us individuals whom he wants the presence to be with. And religion just puts like all these things on top of it.
But your hollow form escapes, it runs away into the night, seeking your cryptic games. I know you're wrong, but I'm never right. Let me know what you choose when you decide, 'cause I'm terrified. Truth is just too cruel, I'd rather hear you.
Yeah. And those are lines that are just struggling with like, what's the truth? Is it what I've heard from man? or is it what I've heard from God and what I've read in his word in the Bible? And then we got this guy. This is the typical posture that we take, is falling on our knees, crying out to God, right? I'm releasing everything to him. I can't do this on my own anymore. Those pieces of me are dying. So then what happens here? I don't remember. He's being comforted. Yeah, they're just assuring him it's okay.
I can barely breathe when you're near me. Struggling to speak.
Very cool chorus. So they're inviting him to where? To stand with them. There's almost like a relief on his face. Okay, I'm accepting it, right? So, like, given how the video starts the exact same way, does it just end with like he was always standing there, and really all this was him watching his own journey? This is very cool. I probably overanalyzed this to death. And it's probably, you guys are going to jump in the comments and it's probably something as simple as, oh yeah, he decided to use like church visuals to talk about his breakup story. And if that's the case, keep me honest, you know. But the song was really cool. I liked it a lot. It wasn't as heavy as I thought it would be. It was nice and thick and juicy, kind of poppy. And but I do like it a lot. I like it. I would be in, is Caskets worth a journey pursuing? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what the next next best place to go would be. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Take care.